again. But is now made manifest by the appearing of our Savior, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who have established or abolished death and have brought life and immortality to light through the gospel. Whereunto I am appointed a preacher and an apostle and a teacher of the Gentiles, Israelite foreigners. For the which cause I also suffer these things. Nevertheless, I am not ashamed, for I know who I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day.
Go over to 1 Peter 4. Go ahead.
Hebrews 11 and 32. No, 23. Slakia. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. 24.
1 and 9.
By faith,
that was still good.
When he was to come to the years, he refused to be called the son of the Pharaoh's daughter.
And Moses, he had everything, man. He had riches, he had women, he had everything, man. He was the son of the Pharaoh, man. And he was refused to be to call that, man. Moses could have stayed there and had everything, ruled Egypt, and did all that, but what did he do?
He chose rather to suffer afflictions with his people of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, rather than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
So Moses was willing rather to suffer, man. Willing rather to catch hell and bear the burden of the nation of Israel than to enjoy sin for a moment of season, man. He was willing to give up everything, because he had everything. Yeah, riches, money, chariots, everything, bitches. He gave it all up for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, willing to bear that burden of a prophet of the Lord, man. And how many of you would have given that up, man? Everything to be a prophet of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Most of you niggas, y'all would have stayed there and just, that's why most of you niggas gonna take the chip, man. Y'all gonna take the chip because y'all want to eat. Y'all
don't have faith.
Yeah, they don't have
faith.
Yep.
You know, and the scriptures say what? It says the just shall live by faith. That's Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, and also Romans 1 and 17. You know, Salaki, we meant to get our first Timothy 4 and 9. Go ahead and read that.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 9. This is a faithful saying and worthy of all exception.
Yeah, go ahead.
For therefore we both labor and suffer reproach, because we trust in the living power.
We labor and suffer reproach because we trust in the living power. Trust and faith are pretty much the same word. One is a synonym of the other, man. Go ahead.
Who is the Savior of all men, especially of those that believe. These things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine.
But the point was in verse 10, it says, for therefore we both labor and suffer reproach, because we trust in the living power. You know, 1 Corinthians, grab 2 Corinthians 11 and 21.
I got it. Am I with it?
Go ahead.
You said 1 Corinthians or 2nd?
1 Corinthians.
First Corinthians Corinthians 11 and 21.
Second Timothy 2.
For in Eden, everyone taken before the other is on supper.
No, I'm talking about.
And one is hungry and another is
That's
drunk.
2 and 21. Go down.
2 and 21? I
That's
just say 11.
2 Corinthians 11.
I had 2 Corinthians coming first.
No, it's 2 Corinthians 11 and 21.
Okay, I got it. 2 Corinthians 11 and 21.
I think I was talking about 11.
I speak as according to reproach, as though we have been weak, howbeit, whereinsoever is any bold. I speak foolishly, I am bold also. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. They are the seed of Abraham, so am I. Are they ministers of the Messiah? I speak as a fool, I am more than in a labor more abundant, in stripes above measure.
Okay.
In prisons more frequent.
More frequent.
In death off.
And a lot of you guys ain't willing to go through none of these things, man. You know, there's a time that's coming and it's going to prove the faith of men, man. You know, like the scriptures say, the works of men are going to be tried by fire. You know, the fire represents a host of things. Yeah, the ICBM missiles, but also it represents all of the hell that you're about to catch. When you start catching hell, that's when you're gonna find out if you truly believe in this thing or not. If you truly believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The same way that Paul's catching hell. Go ahead.
Okay. 23. No, I did that one. 24. Of the Jews, 5 times received a 40 stripes save one. Thrice I have been beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck. And a night and day have I been in the deep. In journeys often, in perils of water, in perils of robbers, in perils of my own countrymen, in perils by the heathen, in perils in the city, in perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, in perils among false brethren.
In perils amongst false brethren, man. Go ahead.
In weariness and painfulness, in watching often, in hunger and thirst, in fasting often, in cold and nakedness. Besides those things that are without, that which come upon me daily,
They care for the church.
I care for all the churches, who also is weak. I am not weak, who is offended.
Read it again.
I am not weak, who is offended. I am not weak, who is offended.
It says, who is weak, and I am not weak.
Okay, God. Who is weak, and I am not offended. Offended. And bury not.
No, it says,
who is weak, I am not weak.
It says, who is offended, and I burn not.
Oh, I burn not. Who is weak, I am not weak. Who is offended, and burn not. I must need glory. I will glory the things which I will glory of the things which concern my infirmities.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it on that. You know, but the thing is, you know, are you willing to suffer the things that the apostles, you know, suffered? You know, the men of the Lord that suffered unto death, which they were doing what? They were following in the example of Yahweh Shai, man. We're gonna go back to 2 Timothy, the second chapter. You know, because when you suffer and you suffer for Yahweh, when you suffer for Yahweh Shai, you're gonna receive His reward, man. And His reward was to do what? To get that to be the first fruit of the kingdom of heaven, to reign, to receive the dominionship, you know, to get glory, you know, to have spiritual powers. And he received that because he was faithful unto death, man. And the Most High blessed him with that because he gave up his life for the nation of Israel's sake. And the Most High loved him. Now, if we following his example and we suffer for the truth the same way that he did with the Most High, it's not, like it says in Hebrews 6 and 10, the Most High is not slack to forget our labors of love. You know, the faith that you have in him, the trust that you have in him, the obedience. You know, a lot of you niggas claim to be in the nation of Israel, but you're not obedient to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Because had you been obedient to him, you will follow his apostles. You will follow his elders. You will follow his prophets. You will listen to him, man. But you're the same people that were of old, the same people that Jeremiah spoken to and said that I rose up early, you know, and hewn you by the mouth of the prophets, but you would not hear them. That same spirit is working in you rebellious Israelites today, man. Go ahead.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. Wherefore I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds. But the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is not bound.
Go ahead.
Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai.
And was Paul going off? Because it sounds like to me that he just numbered himself amongst the elect. Read that again.
Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake.
I endure all things for the elect's sake.
That they may also.
But that they may also. So what is he saying? He's numbering himself. He's saying that I'm of the elect too. You know, that they may also. Go ahead.
Obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai of eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him.
If we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. How do you die the death of Yahushai? You know? What was the death of Yahushai and how do you die? You died with Yahushai and you're buried with Yahushai by way of suffering with him, man. By way of suffering for his name's sake. Go ahead. Still weak.
If we deny him, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
God.
If we deny him, he also will deny us. If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself.
And that's pretty much the point. You know, you're going to receive a reward if you're suffering with Yahushua. You know, there ain't nobody else suffering like we are. Hey, you guys that are fallouts, you can say that you're suffering, but you fell out and look at, now your videos went up to 1,000 views, 2,000 views. The whole world of Israel that are not numbered amongst the elect are on your side. But who are the main ones being persecuted? Is us, man. It's beginning with the apostles at Greatmillstone on down. We're the ones that's receiving that persecution. We're the one that everybody hate. We're the one that everybody reviling, man. And so what does that mean? That means that we have to be the ones that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is dealing with, man.
Right.
No, you ain't, but hey, it's the time is gonna reveal who the Lord is dealing with, man. So with that, hey, we're gonna say all praises to Yahweh. Double honors to your apostles at Greatmillstone who rule and teach well through the spirit of Yahweh Yahushai. And shalom to you Akim that are out there that are a part of the elect. You know, that's giving diligence, you know, and that's sticking to this truth and that has gravity. You know, continue, man, because we're almost out of this bitch, man. You know, we're almost out of Babylon. You know, and with that, death to America.
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 Kwan Bakayam.
Kwan Bakayam.
Above a ball.
Above a ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.